Little Baby Jesus of Flanders is I think, a Christmas story about three beggars looking for the rich things, the food and drinks and things they don't want to have but want in their life. They find it through songs they sing from door to door, singing like old Flemish songs, which is an old tradition in Flanders, and they get lost in the woods and get in touch with little baby that's born, and they see that's the birth of Christ, and suddenly they give everything they always want to have, the presents to this baby, and they are out again, suddenly realizing that everything they wanted to have, they had it, and don't have it anymore. And for each one, this means something different. No, it was not meant as a short film, never. But I graduated with this film, so I used it's a school project from day one. But then it got maybe to come. So there were some steps that were not included in the school program. I tried to hide it in the beginning from the school, because this is kind of project that is very scary for school. It's very dangerous in a lot of aspects, not only physically, the form, the length, but also I think they thought I wasn't ready for it, and they're really scared about the subject and the actors and the material of the scenario especially. They thought it was really disturbing for me to film this, because this was not done. So for me, this was another encouraging of I have to make this film. So I gave him a false short film scenario, and I talked with the profs at school about this scenario. And in the meantime, I was already rehearsing and working on this film. And after a year, I came back with completely cast and just locations and some money, and I'm like, here, I'm going to do this. And they were like, no, you're not going to do this. And then I said, well, I'm going to do it anyway, so we did it, and it was fun, because I never saw one prof at the shooting or at the editing part, and they just saw the film when it was finished, I think a year later, and they were really astonished of what it became and what it was, and they, admitted that it was something, and then I met a producer to help me really finish the film as a film, with, the Foley and the grading and stuff, so I really had a beautiful walk through cinema from scratch with a simple idea to the really ending of a film, presenting him in Cannes. It was really nice. No, I think it's a bit even wrong to be thinking about festivals while you're still making the film. And secondly, it's just I don't make films for festivals. It's more that I think festivals are made for films. So I see a lot of directors trying to make films in order to get selected in certain festivals, which is all maybe a strategy, but I don't think it's really interesting, because you can feel directly from a film if somebody wants to tell it something or not. And to be very honest, this is my first festival I've ever did in my whole life, even as a viewer. So I am a bit scared of festivals. I'm not really festival type. It's maybe because I knew what it was going to be, so I know in a way I was right, and then this is my story, it was my truth. So with the festival, it's out of my hands. It's horrible, maybe that's why I'm the director, I guess, but it's horrible to get it out of hands, and just now I see posters of my film everywhere. It's out of my hands. The film is the film, and in fact, if I'm there or not, it doesn't bother anymore. So, but with the school, I really wanted to prove this, and I felt like, come on, we have to make this, we have to do this, and this is very, very important that young people take everything there is today together and make a film. Just do it and try to be there without. You don't need money to make good films, please. I think that's whatever. So no, I think what you need is just a story from. It starts with a concept and a story, just something to tell. You can wrap things very beautifully, but if there's nothing in it, it's an onion. You can peel off everything and there's nothing left. I think it's very important to have something, and from there on, so you start to create this whole story in this process. But you have to check the the essential part of your story, of your film, and think about this twice before you start doing it. I know so many directors that have good ideas and directly start talking of shots and things they're going to do very, very beautiful, but you have to always ask the question, okay, but if I take it away, what does remain? And yeah, this is for me something essential. You have something. No, I'm not occupied with this. No. Nobody believes me, but it's true. I think it's those are two things. Right now, I'm here representing the film. Afterwards, the film will represent itself, and like I said, I try to it manifests itself. So if I have maybe another idea or another film, it will manifest itself. And if people like it or not, that's something else. But I try to stay true to this feeling. I think as long as I do this, I cannot complain about this. You know, I think you just have to express what you feel, what you really honestly feel. I try just to remain as pure as possible in this thing. It's, yeah, very important. Mm-hmm. If you see it suddenly like, oh, I have to do this or I have to do that, then you're on the wrong track, you know. So now this movie is representing itself, and so it's out of my hands. And it's really beautiful. But I'm walking next to him and holding his hands. And after this festival, I'm letting go. I blew everything in a balloon. Now it's gone.